Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing great. So today is the 12th of October 2021. Just to quickly update, there's still no proper fix for the Android 12 developer preview on the Nokia X25G. So if you've been following me in Twitter, I have this issue where I'm unable to downgrade it into Android 11. So you might be saying, why not just use Android 12? Now the issue is not just using Android 12. The issue is that the downgrade package continuously pops up in the background. So you're unable to downgrade it to Android 11, and once you boot up into Android 12, then the downgrade option pops up and then it downloads and then you sort of apply the downgrade, but it doesn't actually happen. So this has been going on for about a month now. No actual help from anyone at the moment. So hopefully Nokia fixes this soon. So today's topic is going to be about feature phone. So you might be wondering why have a feature phone in 2021. So I've been wondering the same thing because these days feature phones are actually pretty expensive. If you were to compare this to an entry level or a budget Android device. So I finally got my answer recently when my father-in-law actually wanted to replace his feature phone, and he insists only on having Nokia feature phone. He doesn't want any other branded feature phones out there, specifically Nokia. So I do realize now why Nokia is still churning out a lot of features phones these days. Their feature phones are actually quite good. So one of them that actually caught my attention is the Nokia 110 4G. So this is the Nokia 110 4G. This was announced a couple of months back, but it's only officially available in Malaysia recently. So this is Nokia 110 4G, but if you look at it, the design sort of is quite similar to the Nokia 6500 Classic. So this is the Nokia 6500 Classic. This was not a budget phone back in the days. It's one of the sort of a mid-range device, and they do share the same, almost the same design language, but that's about it. Everything else about the device is quite different. So we're going to explore a bit on what the Nokia 110 4G can do, and we're going to have a look where the similarities are with the Nokia 6500 Classic. So stay tuned. So this is the Nokia 110 4G. This is quite similar to the Nokia 105 4G. The only difference is that this has a 2 megapixel rear camera. So just a quick comparison of the Nokia 6500 Classic, because for some reason I find them similar, and that is because both the keypads are recessed. This is definitely, the 6500 Classic is definitely not a budget device. It was one of the mid-range devices back in the days when it was launched. You can see the differences here, and this sort of gives you the clue for its target audience. So the other similarities that both these devices share is both of them are running on Symbian S30 platform, and both of them have a micro USB port to charge. So the Nokia 6500 Classic does have a better screen, a more dense screen, and it has a 1 GB of storage, but it runs on 3G. So if you're aware of the current update that's happening around the world, a lot of these countries are actually decommissioning the 2G and 3G network in favor of 4G. So this is where the Nokia 110 4G remains to be relevant as a feature phone in the coming future. So I'm just going to set this aside. I'm just going to show you briefly how the screen differs. So you can see that the screen on the Nokia 6500 Classic is more dense, the colors are more sharper, more vibrant, and the ones on the Nokia 110 is slightly flat. The target audience is here is for elderly population. That is why you have the keypads, a larger keypad, which are very well spaced apart, so it's easy for them to reach the buttons easily. Now let's take a quick look on the outer part. So on the front you've got this display here. It's a 1.8 inch display, a large keypad, very well spaced apart. This is the power on off button. You've got a microphone over the bottom. Over the top, 3.5mm head jack. You've got this torch, which can easily be accessed through this shortcut button here. Just go to torch, press on, and you've got your torch here. So pretty handy. On the right and on the left, there's nothing here. There's no volume rocker. All the volume adjustment has to be done through the buttons around here. So over the bottom you've got a this is the micro USB port to charge this device. So on the back, 2 megapixel rear camera. There's no flash around here. Beautiful Nokia logo, and this is a textured back, so just definitely add into this grip feeling to it. So pretty much a sturdy device. Now I'm just going to open and show you the contents of it. So just pry it open like this. Pretty sturdy polycarbonate here, Now the official support is 32 GB, but this is an 128 GB SanDisk micro SD card. It has 2 nano SIM support, and it's quite easy to insert the SIM card. All you need to do is just push it to the back and then lift it up, insert your SIM card, lock it in, and then just close it in. So pretty much quite a sturdy device. So just put it back in, it snaps on easily. The reassuring snap is there. Let's put up the device. There you go. So you can see all the icons are actually quite large, so it's easy for elderly people to actually look into what is being displayed here. So you've got this quick access button on the left. You have these shortcuts to many other functions here. On the right is to launch the camera. So this is a 2 megapixel camera. Don't expect much out of it, but it gets the job done. So you can see that it is connected to the 4G connectivity here. So it does supports voice over LTE, which is one of its main selling point. So let's just go through the menu. So you've got the call logs, you've got contacts, you've got gallery, browser, message. So if you're familiar with the T9 predictive text, so this is still supporting it. So I'm just going to launch something briefly. So there you go. If you're familiar with the T9 predictive text, you can definitely be using this device with ease. Now the browser is something quite unique because it comes with the Opera browser. So Opera browser is quite good, especially on a smaller display devices like this, because it compresses the page, and then once you zoom in, then it loads sort of the full page here. But I would not be recommending this device to be used as the primary device to read whatever contents there are. So just going to go through one of these bookmarks here. So this is Nokia 105's bookmark. Let's see how it loads. So there you go, finish loading. It's all compressed form, which just enlarges once you zoom in. So pretty much that's it. Definitely can be used if you have to read something urgently. Now this is the camera we've gone through. Okay, so this is the classic snake game which made Nokia popular back in the days. So unfortunately, this is the one of the few games which are actually free to play. So most other games I'll share in a while. Down here they don't actually support they actually not pre-install a full version of it. It's just some trial games here. So you do have a music player which can play MP3 files if you have them stored in your SD card. You've got a video player, probably supporting basic yeah, it does supports AVI format, so you can probably still load some AVI format video and see whether it plays. You've got alarm, you've got some other apps here. So all these are actually games that you need to purchase, and they're actually quite pricey. So like I said earlier, this is running on Symbian S30 Plus, so it might probably be possible to sideload Java or Symbian apps into this. I have not tried, but it theoretically should work. I'm just going to show you, this is my file, so you can see that okay, memory status. So the SD card is 128 GB, so shown here is 119 GB, so no issues of having an SD card which is larger than 32 GB. So it does support ebook reading, so I assume you should be able to read PDF files from here. So the extras, all right, so this is one of the handy features of this device. So I'm just going to show you how it goes.
Speech on, volume, voice, rate, speech on, readout, report, data service, report, readout, speech on, off.
So as you can see that you do have this speech option enabled. So for those people who have difficulty seeing the contents, they could definitely make use of this feature, which basically reads out whatever which is being popped out in the screen. So definitely something reassuring for them. So you do have some extra features here, world clock, timer. some unit conversion, calculators, calendar. Now the calendar does not sync with any servers out there. It's just a local calendar, but you can key in important information into the dates given here. So it also supports recorder. You can do some voice recording if you want to. Now another interesting fact about this device is that it supports a wireless FM radio. That means you don't need, there you go, so you don't need a 3.5mm head jack connected for that, but having that would definitely boost the reception. But other than that, you don't really need it around you to actually enjoy the FM radio contents here. So pretty much this is what the Nokia 110 4G has to offer. It does not have any 4G hotspot. It does not support any Google apps, which is probably redundant for the target audience. So pretty much a well-built device, very sturdy, easy to type. The keypads are actually quite good, quite nice. It does have this handy torch feature, which I really like, especially if you need to find something in the dark. Pretty much a good phone, something that I would definitely recommend if you're looking for a feature phone for your parents. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. This video has been helpful. Do subscribe, do like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.